This is The Wire for 2300 Zulu, October 8th, 2025. Precedence is routine. Information cutoff is 2200. Bottom line up front. Tensions heat up in Chicago as local forces resist federal policing of crime. D.C. church bomber details released indicating initial reports were misleading. DOJ targets Second Amendment group as judge orders doxing of all nonprofit members. On the home front, in Illinois, the situation in Chicago remains tense following a general state of unrest surrounding illegal immigration policing efforts. Over the past few days, several incidents have taken place, which have contributed to the declining security situation around the city. A few days ago, a vehicle ramming attack was conducted on an ICE convoy transiting through the city. During the incident, a general state of chaos developed and ICE agents requested local police to assist with the incident. This call for assistance arrived at dispatch, where a stand-down order was given. All Chicago police officers were ordered to not assist ICE agents even though a state of life and death was already underway. Analysts comment. There has been a lot of media spin regarding this incident, but the audio tape of the radio traffic of this incident confirms beyond all doubt that the stand-down order was given. As a result of this incident, a substantial federal response should be expected. A few hundred National Guard soldiers have been deployed throughout Chicago as of last week, all of which have been emplaced as security forces to guard federal buildings. However, since the relationship between local and federal officials has become antagonistic per the orders of the mayor and governor, it would not be surprising to see some much heavier forces on the ground in Chicago very soon. In Washington, D.C., following the arrest of a man outside St. Matthew's Cathedral on Sunday, more details have come to light regarding the case. Police initially reported that they made contact with the man after he set up a camping tent on the front steps of the church before Mass. After causing a scene, it was initially reported by authorities that the man was searched and a Molotov incendiary device was found. However, this was not the full story. A search of his possessions revealed that the man had over 200 homemade IEDs, along with a manifesto specifically referencing his desire to target Supreme Court justices, along with a longer list of other targets. Analysts comment. The details of this incident are a far cry from what D.C. Metro Police initially reported. Authorities also left out the details that they never even made contact with the man regarding his tent. When police tried to approach him initially, he threatened to throw an IED at them. To get the man to stand down and surrender, police had to agree to read the man's manifesto, which they did, ending the incident. Despite the scale and context of this attempted terror attack, the DOJ has not made any comment on whether Louis Jerry will face federal terrorism charges. Analyst comments for this wire. Also in Washington, controversy has emerged following the targeting of a Second Amendment nonprofit organization by the Department of Justice. The Second Amendment Foundation is an organization that launches lawsuits against entities which restrict gun rights. Recently, they launched a lawsuit against the federal government challenging the federal ban on FFLs from selling handguns to individuals under the age of 21. During this lawsuit, discrepancies arose which required an injunction to be filed regarding who was involved in the lawsuit. During the legalistic developments in this case, DOJ attorneys were able to convince a federal judge that all of the members of the SAF were part of the lawsuit, not just the nonprofit itself or those invested in the lawsuit. In short, what this means is that a federal judge has ordered a gun rights nonprofit to turn over a list of all of their members, which is a de facto database of gun owners. By extension, this also has larger considerations due to the precedent that has been set. If any company or nonprofit sues someone, this precedent means that the nonprofit will be required to hand over membership rolls of every single person involved with the company. Due to the potentially widespread nature of this precedent, it's very likely that this will get changed in some way by appeal, and the Second Amendment Foundation has vowed to not comply with this order anyway. This concludes The Wire for 2300 Zulu, October 8th, 2025.